Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra baseball program, John Russo. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Len.
Coach, a busy week since we last spoke with 5 games on the slate. Fortunately, things didn't go Hofstra's way in 4 of those games. But let's look back, starting with a really good baseball game at Fordham last week. 11 innings, ended up being 1-0 win for Fordham. Very rare to have a 1-0 11-inning game, and especially in midweek.
Yesterday.
But just looking back at last week, how did the week start, and what did you see from your team and from Fordham?
Listen, I thought Fordham was a really good team. I think going into the game, we were like 110 in RPI. They were 111, so it couldn't have been a more evenly matched up game. And that's how the game played out. 0-0 for there. They threw some relievers that they throw on the weekend going for the game. We threw a couple. Guys we use on the weekend. We got really, great outings from a bunch of guys. Seamus had a nice start, and then Jack Anderson came in and I thought threw really well. Jimmy Joyce came in, had a big, got us out of a tough jam. Then you had, I think Andrew Monday pitched, and then, Brad Camarada I thought, stepped up really a lot, and he had a really good outing, and we had a couple chances to drive in a couple runs, but I thought Fordham's pitching was really good, and like you said, it was a great midweek game.
And that set the stage for a weekend battle against first place Northeastern. Take 1 out of the 3 games. Just overall, your thoughts on the series against the Huskies?
Well, Northeastern came in first place, and I think they were 30th in the country in RPI, and I thought they lived up to the billing. I thought they were really tough offensively. Thought they were really, really good defensively. They made some outstanding plays on the weekend, and their pitching was good enough. It wasn't anything that would overwhelm you, but it was great. And then they had a great Sunday starter who is a nice luxury to have, to be able to put your best guy Sunday to break up a 1-1 series. And but that's how Northeastern's done it all year. The kid's 10-1 on Sunday now with wins over Auburn and Missouri, and I think he got those for a reason. But really happy with the way we answered back after Friday's loss and got a huge win. We were down 4-0, and team could have folded. But our team has shown character all year. Our team's shown a willingness to fight and battle. And even I go back to the Elon series, we lost all 3, but I thought we played really hard and winning all 3 games. And it's been a pleasure to coach this team because they've given great effort and had really good moxie.
Yesterday, probably the roughest outing of the week, a 10-3 loss at home to Monmouth, a team that you had handled earlier in the season on the road. What was the difference from that first game against the Hawks to yesterday?
We got off to a rough start. Seamus had a rough start. We gave up 6 runs right there in the first 2 innings and got down 6-0. And, I talked to the team before the game started in their pregame huddle. It's the only time in 40 games that I've talked to them, and they know it. I talked to them afterwards, but you could feel a letdown coming. You could, and I had a gut feeling of it all day, and can't blame them. We have a lot on stake coming this weekend, and they've pretty much put all their eggs in the conference basket and have really sold out for conference play, and you could feel it coming. And not to say we didn't try or give it up, but didn't have a CAA atmosphere. So give Monmouth a lot of credit. They're hot. They won 13 of 14 and came out and attacked us really quickly and put up 6 in a hurry, and then got a 9-inning complete game from their guys. So they had a really good win, and they're a really good team. I think they're really well coached. But you could feel a little bit let down on our side coming and capping, but which is fine. We've rebounded from midweek losses to play really well in the conference, so I'm not worried at all.
You touched on this before about this being the big conference weekend coming up, the last 3 games for Hofstra, while other teams still have next weekend to play. Figuring, though the playoff scenarios are still not spelled out completely, but thinking that 1 win gets you a spot, 2 wins clinches a spot for sure. What's the atmosphere and mood of the team going into this weekend?
I think the guys are excited. It's kind of good to know, what your scenarios are and what you have to do, and it's in our hands. I think being able to control our own destiny is such a great thing, and not have to worry about what other teams do out on the road or what teams do this weekend or even the following weekend. We know if we can win a game, we've put ourselves in a really good spot to make the CAA tournament, and I think the guys are excited. I saw guys this morning at 9:30 in the field, hitting, and it was all the right, it was, all the guys I think will get extra swings in all throughout the right time, this weekend. And listen, I don't worry about our work ethic. I don't worry about our want to. I don't worry about, us being nervous. We've played close games all year, so we're built for this. I just want to keep going out and do what we've been doing.
Any changes for the weekend?
No, we're going to stay the course. I think go Rooney, on Friday and Weishire on Saturday, and a couple guys in there, and stay to what we know. And it's worked out so far, and I think we'd be sending a bad message if we were to change anything. And just stay the course. I like our matchup every weekend we played, and we've proven that we can play any team tough. And so that's what we got to do this weekend. Go out and control our own destiny.
All right. Coach, thank you, and good luck this weekend against JMU.
Thanks, Len.
That's this Friday at 3 p.m. against James Madison, and games on Saturday and Sunday at 1. And you've been watching the W. Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.